Oh my God, we're live. It's Wednesday, and am only 37 minutes late. And it's actually working. And the screen is on the screen. So, oh dear, let's fix that. There we go. How about that? Bad for life. That was a bad dive. That's correct. That was my Ranger 2000. Yes, Ranger 2000. And yeah, that was a bad day. But it lives again as we repaired on a previous live stream, I believe. I believe we finished repairing it. We should probably check that out. But I think we did. Happy Wednesday. My name is AC. This is Dan Garcia's Wednesday Workshop. It's only 37 minutes, 8 minutes after the hour. And I don't know if any of you still are here. Oh, yeah, it says some people are here. We have to clean the glasses, of course, because I forgot to do that. And this glasses cleaner stuff smells like BO for some reason. There's no BO smell, and then as soon as I spray it, it smells a little bit like some BO. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's like maybe more like taco seasoning. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so what's happening? What's happening? What are we doing? We were gone for a long time, and I apologize. I wasn't feeling well. I had a work project. I had a really bad day at work one day. In fact, I still have to do kind of an apology for that day. I kind of screwed somebody over by forgetting something like 10 minutes after I promised him something. It's totally a space out, and oh my God, I had too much going on. I don't know what happened to me. Okay, so anyway, there were lots of reasons, but we're back. We did have a guest yesterday in the studio. It was not a lot. It was not streamed or recorded or anything. I did take some pictures along the way, but Andy, my friend Andy, came over, and we built. This is the big news of the day. For the first time in my life, I did a new thing. Well, first time in my life, I did this new thing. I built with Andy's, I built this all myself, but he showed me what to do because he built two too. So he bought a bunch of cells. We shared in a shipment of cells, and we built these lithium ion packs. They are 21700s, I believe. 4 21700 Moly cell 21700 P42A. That's what they are. 4 of them. They're wired in, series, of course, to make a 4S. And they're kind of cool looking. It almost looks like I knew what I was doing. Now, Andy makes his, like almost everybody, balance leads opposite of the power lead. The beauty of building your own battery is that you can do it any way you want. And I chose to do it this way. I got to make sure the mic is set right. Yeah, it is. So I like to have the balance leads come out the same side as the power lead. So you can do that if you build your own. That's kind of cool. So what's happening? I got you guys are here, so in talking, it's North 49. Hey, Chris, what's happening? And he says, it got an Atomic RC Dolphin maiden today. Sweet, dude. Only 2 flights so far, but loving it. Is that what Andy has, the Dolphin? Gosh darn it, I can't remember. He flew a plane recently that I think might be that. And I was pretty impressed. We have to look up a picture of a dolphin here maybe, and so I can remember which one it is, because they did put out a few at the same time there, and they're always animals of the ocean or water. I know a dolphin is not a fish. I know that much. Those look pillowy, or is it just me? They do look pillowy. The reason they look pillowy is because I put a little spongy stuff at the ends. See the spongy stuff? It's kind of like So because I crash a lot, as Bad for Life noticed at the beginning, at the first clip there, my Ranger 2000 went woo, and so I figured I didn't pad the outside, but the ends where all the wires are and stuff. So that's why they look a little pillowy, I think. So that foam is really thick. Look, it's like spongy. It's like spongy, very spongy. Okay, so yeah. So we built these, and then they took like 20 years, like all night last night, which to balance charge. Was it? Yeah, last night. All evening, last evening to balance charge after we finished them. But anyway, I'm going to try these out. I already looked at the website. The website he bought these from is just called 18650batteries.com, I think. These are not, of course, 18650s, but 21700s. But I was thinking of building some 18650 versions of these, and I was thinking of building them kind of along different shape. But for that, I think we'll probably need to get some tin strips, which I had and I could not find when we went to build these batteries. So we built these with wires. We built them with wires. Solid core wire. We connected the batteries, and I should have had some pictures prepared to show and tell, but I didn't. I have pictures, but they're not prepared to show and tell. So anyway, that was fun, and it was actually fun. It was actually fun to build them. It wasn't. There was only one incident of sparkage, and that was Andy had a little, I think, I don't know, maybe just dropped the little lead somewhere where he shouldn't have, and for a second, boom, there was some sparkage. Okay, what are we going to do? First of all, we have a light out in our beautiful television studio because there's actually a broken switch in the wall that I have to replace. Oh, there is another bit of news. Even though I said I would never buy another airplane until I finished all the airplanes that are on the shelf on the other side of this wall, I actually bought another airplane because Banggood has this was like $35. $35. I haven't even opened it yet. It is, and I think it probably flies like crap. It's obviously going to be only for iNav. It's got a little few of my dog hairs on it. But it is the Talon, the Micro, the Nano, what is it called? The Talon 250? Oh, it's the Talon 250. Okay, because it's like super small. So let's just take a quick look at it, shall we? Even though this is like old news for all you guys. Well, let's bring in the camera overhead. Let's bring in the overhead, if I can get it to work and not fall. I didn't do the fix that I talked about last week. So there, maybe that'll stay. Okay, if we switch to 11, and then, okay. There, that's sort of it. This camera, yeah, it's too. We're going to invest in a camera soon. I promise you, we will. I invested in my other, I can't get it to focus. Okay, look at the little tiny fuselage. Oh, it's sealed in here. I don't think I'm going to open it yet, but we'll open one of the wings. So what else do we get? Get a bag of bits. This is not about this plane today. I bought a plane. Another plane. I know, it's crazy. Zod HD. Oh, it's all blurry, isn't it? Oh my God, I can't even get it on the camera. And it's upside, is it upside down again? It sure is. Oh my God, this got flipped. Hold on. That's what's wrong with it. It's backwards. It's upside down, right? Right? Hold on. Sorry, you guys. I've got to do something to fix this. I've got to do something to fix this. Where is it? What is it called? That one. Okay, so now if I go, how do I do this? Transform. rotate 180 degrees, and then do that, and do that. I think that's better. Why do I have to do that every time? Okay, we're going to try this. Sorry, guys. Here, let's see. Oh, I switched it back. Okay, hold on. Ah, that's better. See, that way when I hold it right side up, it's right side up. Of course, it's out of focus, but there we go. Okay, so it came with stickers. It comes with all the pictures of all the planes. That's not a oh, that Dolphin is not a Sonic model. It's a Atomic RC. It comes with another sticker in there. Cool. And a little tiny engine mount for the little tiny motor that goes at the end of there. And the little tiny canopy. Oh, those are the V-tail. This is the V-tail. Oh no! Are you serious? There's only one. Oh, there's two in there. It's so small. All right, let's open these up. Let's see what the quality of the foam is like. Yeah, the desk looks clean because after yesterday's battery building, I cleaned it off, and I haven't had any time to work on any other projects since then, so, because it was last night, and I've had to work all day. So yeah, amazingly, it's actually clean down here. My gosh, there's like people watching today. Hi, everybody who's out there. These are the little V-tail things for the little tiny 250 gram. I don't even think, yeah, 250 gram mini micro. Oh my God, this is so small that it doesn't, the wing is like smushed in the box so that you can't get it out unless you do something like this. Okay, there we go. Now I really did it. So now I really have to open this up and we'll look at it. Should have cut it a little better than that. Okay, look at this foam. Is like super crappy foam, but you know, the control surfaces seem nice. If I'm getting them in the camera, they're super tiny. Everything is super tiny. Look, that's my hand. It's super tiny. All right, let's open the fuselage too. Here, we'll open it this way. And maybe a little bit more this way. Okay. Speaking of fish or things that live in water, that's kind of shaped like that. Look at that. I don't remember the regular Talon. Oh, it's upside down. Duh. That's why. So that goes on like that. No, this goes on like this. Duh. Okay, there we go. Look how tiny it is. Put this aside. Let's switch back. Which one are we on? Okay. Here we go. Put these in. They just go in. They just go in. There we go. Look at how freaking small this thing is. Oh my God. Whoops. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how tiny this thing is. Point the camera at the desk and not my belly. Oh, at the desk and not my belly. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so bad. Here, that's better. There, at the desk. Yes, I'm going to learn how to live stream one day. You guys will help me learn, and I appreciate it. So let's look at the inside. See, there's the inside. Where is that camera? There we go. There we go. There's the inside. It's got, so we're going to put the flight controller back here. Oh, these are supposed to be where the servos go. You're going to put the servos back there. Little servos go there. Oh my God, this, no wonder it only cost $30. Look at that. I think they could easily sell this for $30 and still make a profit, even though I think they used to sell it for like 60 bucks. Okay, switching back. So we got to put this all away now and decide what we're going to work on, and look at the, can't go wrong with Zod. Can't go wrong. Sparks are fun. Yep, they were fun. They freaked Andy out a little bit. I kind of didn't see the sparks. I just heard it and smelt it. Oh, and there's the canopy. I didn't get that out. Okay, let's put all this back away. We're not building this plane today, but I do need to do some little bit of research and see if I have the right motors and stuff. This little tiny bays for the servos, I definitely don't have servos that are that small. And you can see where the little for the little control cables are supposed to, rods are supposed to come out of there. Okay, so let's try to put this back away like it was. Famous last words. Put this in like that. That's why I should have done the foam. Really? It's that tight? Yeah. That tight. Brilliant, guys. Brilliant. I'm probably wrecking it now. Okay, anyway, we'll build this on the live stream. It's going to need a flight controller. I do have the regular Talon, the regular size one, or is it the mini? The mini size Talon. It's called the mini Talon, which is not very mini compared to this at all. Okay, all the bits back in the box. All the bits back in the little tiny box. There it goes. The tiniest Talon ever. You ain't kidding. Zod is not kidding. So we have now many Zod planes to build. ZOHD. We have many, many. Okay. So now we were working on something, and I got to dig it out here because it's not quite on the top of the pile anymore because of another project I'm working on. Okay, so we're working on these wings for, we're going to build, what? Was it one of these? We're building one of these. I think that's what we were doing. So, one of those is all this bit over here. We did, oh! And we have to redo the wing because I did one of the wings backwards. Totally did it backwards on the live stream. It might be this one. Where's the other one? I thought we did both wings. Ah! Nope, not here. Okay, well, so we'll just work on this fuselage today and getting that. So we're going to need a hot glue gun, and we should also probably print out the wing. Yeah, I was something about the way I cut this end. This one might be the backwards one. I don't know. There were two wings, so I don't know where the other half is. I probably took it away so I wouldn't accidentally use it. So this is the, let's see, if we fold it, it's the leading edge here. So this is the left wing. I have to print out the right wing. And then we have to cut the end the right way. And then this is the fuselage. That is this fuselage. So, yeah, I think the idea is to try to redo this wing, but not have this built-in flaps in there. That kind of messes it up. See, I don't know if you can tell on this thing that there's like the airfoil comes down past the bottom edge of the wing. And so it makes like a flap, like the flaps are one notch down the whole time you're flying. So that's what we're building. we could do that project. We could do the Twin Explorer project, but we started on this project, so we might as well finish it. And Robert's here. Robert's in the house. Welcome, Robert. That looks like a 3-pound plane at 250 grams. It will be, not 3 pounds. I'm not going to put any extra. I'm going to try to do minimalism. 250 grams. We're going for 250. Okay? We're going for under the radar. All my planes are going to be under the radar. So, I do, speaking of under the radar and that kind of thing, I think I said once on this live stream the last month I was on, when I actually did it right, last time I did this right. While I tape this on, I'll blab. Last time I said something about they suspended the RFID thing, and I might have said it right. I might have said they suspended the enforcement of it. That isn't even really right if I said that, because they haven't suspended anything. They really haven't. They just kind of said, well, we understand that we don't have our act together, and you might not have your act together, so if circumstances are such, we might let you get by with something if you get busted for something. That's basically what they said, I think. They haven't suspended anything. So in the United States, the remote ID, why do I keep calling it RFID? Because at work, RFID stuff, I don't know. Anyway, that is still a real thing here. So buyer beware. Flyer beware. Okay. Not very funny. That was a dad joke. Okay, so we're going to cut this out. This is what we got. Can you see it on this view? Probably not, but this is what we're doing. Excuse me. I should have muted the mic for that one. I am so sorry. I usually do mute the mic for those. This is what we're going to do. Cut this out. I didn't really do much while I was blabbing. And we'll try to... hot glue guns. The other news is I broke this tip. I don't know if I dropped it on this live stream last time, but I dropped it on this tip, and I had another one besides the one I found in the bin of stuff that Andy gave me. So we're going to plug in 2 hot glue guns today just for fun. And I'm going to get the other both kinds of glue sticks. Hopefully we won't burn anything. I'll just put this one on the floor here. Okay. Got to print out the other wing because we need to cut that out too. Okay, so keep this under the camera. Is it under the camera? Sort of. Yeah, right. Printed sheets, never mind. Kevin, is Kevin here? Hey, where's Kevin? I don't see him. Oh, hi, Kevin. Haven't been flying forever, so I haven't seen Kevin in forever, except for maybe passing by on campus. Okay. Yeah, we're going to cut this out. So basically, some of these lines are score lines, and some are not score lines, obviously, and you kind of got to know, it's not like a flight test one. You got to know which one is which. And of course, these are the score lines interior, and then this one along the edge, but not the very edge, inside from the edge, is also a score line. So it's pretty simple. Oh, and we need to print out the top too. Gosh, I thought I had all that printed out. That's so weird. Nope. Very unprepared. Okay, so I usually do the score lines first. This is a relatively fresh blade, so we'll go with it for now. We'll probably have to change it. I'm almost out of those completely crappy blades, and nope, there's about 6 left. the DeWalt Sustained Sharpness, they're called. Sustained Sharpness, my ass. Okay, I can't see with either of these glasses. I'm going to have to get in the way of the... Oh my God, they're dirty. That's why. You guys, I am so sorry. We've got to clean these glasses too. You have to clean them. The top is there, the bottom's missing. The top is there, the bottom's missing. I don't know what that means. I think the whole thing is in the picture. But okay, what's going on? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, things are working. When you guys send me a message like that, I freak out. I'm like, oh no, what does that mean? What is you guys are chatting too fast for me. Oh my God. Yeah. So Robert's in the house, Chris, Kevin, Bad for Life. Welcome all of you guys. I'm sorry I'm late. Sorry, I'm just getting this started with things. I got to do it again. These things are so dirty. I must have been wearing them yesterday when we did There must have been this one thing that I didn't clean when I finished building the batteries. So yeah, speaking of those batteries, that was fun building those, and I'm gonna buy some new ones, some other cells. Well, I'll ask Kevin and Andy, of course, if they want to go in, because I think you get a discount. But I want to get some smaller ones for some smaller planes. As you see, we have some smaller planes, and I want to. God, this is like, come on. Okay, that's a little better. Am I that gross and disgusting? Don't answer that question. Okay, so now we're going to cut these things. I can see, sort of. And my head's going to get in the way. There's nothing I can do about it. It always happens with these overhead camera situations. Because my eyesight is so bad. Oh, and it's good to get the ruler on the line. Now, I'm not just learning how to do this, although it might seem that way. And we're just going to do a score cut all the way down, even though this part is a full cut right through that area. Okay. This will be a 2-pound plane by the time I'm done, Robert. Probably. I wonder if that other plane weighs 2 pounds, that little guy up on the wall behind me that we're supposed to be duplicating. Okay, I'm going to put a piece of tape here so it doesn't fall apart. I waste tape. It's insane. Oh, that glue gun is heating up. I can feel it. I can feel the heat. Yeah, I should have had these cut already, because cutting this on the live stream is really, like, you guys, I don't know how you do it. Professionalism is what you have there for watching me do this. Yeah, now that I think about it, I can't find I swear I have a bucket of parts for this I don't know. Yeah, that other one I can't get to fly now, but I got to try harder. Hopefully I get to go flying with Kevin and Andy soon, or just Kevin, you're here, I think. Andy said he can't fly this weekend, so maybe you can. Maybe I can. I haven't been available for a long time because of my work projects and stuff, but I have to change that. And actually fly an airplane would be nice, besides one in my simulator over there. Okay, let's see. I did that cut. I've done all the score cuts now, except no. Well, that's not a score cut. This is like we'd use something like this, our little barbecue skewer. Are we even in the camera? I think so. And we do this is where we're going to fold it. But it doesn't get folded on the bottom, right? The bottom is, wait, does it? What am I doing here? What's wrong with this picture, you guys? Let me see. I'm folding it in all the places. What's wrong with this picture? This is not the same plane. Oh, this is this one. Dum-dum? Yeah. Forget everything I said. We're not building another one of those. We're building another one of these. We're building another one of these guys. These are where all the parts are. Yeah, all right. All it's making sense to me now. That's what happens if I stop streaming for a month. Okay, so if you look at this, we have to make a bottom piece that's separate. That makes sense. Thank you. I want it to make sense while I'm building it. Okay, so we're going to do the crease lines here. That's what we're doing. We're not building the whatever that thing is. We're doing the mini guinea thing. Yes, twin motor with iNav. I don't know if that has iNav. Were we going to iNav it? Probably. So we're just going to put some crease lines here. We're not even breaking the paper, really. We're just doing that. Okay. So many embarrassing things I do on this stream. It's so hilarious. It's a score cut no matter how to achieve it. What did I do wrong with it? New hobby, gold panning. Ooh! That sounds like fun. Because you get out in nature. That's the part I like. That's what I like. One of the things I like about actually flying an airplane outside, remote control airplanes, is you're just outside hanging out with your friends. Yeah, man, that's good. I keep thinking I got my head in the way here, but maybe not. Okay, I think I've actually cut through. I've managed to, let's get these inside cuts first. So let's make sure, am I on camera? Is the whole thing on camera way over there? Yeah, okay. It's working today. So these are kind of important to have in the right place because this is where something gets mounted. The tail piece or something is here. Why? It's a twin rudder. It's not a twin rudder. There's no rudder. We'll look at the tail in a second here. Maybe we'll build a different tail this time. We have the power. Since this is not a exact like somebody else, like a flight test plane. This is based off a flight test plane. Oops, I went too far both times. It's based off of the Mini Guinea, which is definitely a cool plane. But I think I did a different version of it to fit the 3D printed parts that I built for the Explorer. So this which is in itself is not the exact flight test design either, but we can live with it. Okay, so let's see, what cuts do we have to do now? We've gotten these cuts out. We'll do this. This will be mostly just score cut here. I don't necessarily want to pop it out. Oh, I went too far again. That's been a habit today. We got to pay more attention and not go so fast with our razor blade, maybe. So yeah, I bought a plane at Banggood. Can you believe it? It's almost like going back to Hobby King. I haven't bought things at Banggood in like, I looked, it was like 6 months since my last Banggood order. So I slipped to a VIP 4. I don't know if you guys shop at Banggood, but they have a VIP system, which is mostly just BS. But there are some good advantages to having purchased enough stuff from them that you get. So for example, like this shipment, even though it was only going to be $2, it was free because I used a shipping coupon. You know, you have, if you have a VIP whatever, they'll give you some coupons. Okay, now we're going to do this end cut over here. I hope I'm on camera. Is it? Where am I? Yeah, sort of. I'm getting in the way. I can't help but getting in the way because I actually got to be here to do this, so I got to get in the way. Okay. Yep, I can smell that. Glue gun is ready to go. Okay, now we got to switch because I'm a left-handed dude. I got to go this way to get these cuts over here. I can pull this razor blade around with my right hand, but it works a lot better. Now you can see, if you can see good enough, you can see that my taping these tiles of paper together isn't always so, doesn't line up exactly right. So I kind of fudge it and just make sure it's lined up at the ends, and I know I'm just going to cut with the ruler anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're getting close to, oh, I'm going to put a piece of tape right over here so this doesn't fly off the foam board. And I'll have to go figure out how to, hopefully I can quickly get it together and print out the other parts for this that I didn't print out. Oh my gosh, how am I going to do this one? I have to stand way over here. Nice, I like a sharp blade. Okay, so now we have to do all these inside cuts. Don't forget about them. These are important here. Very important as they make the tapered shape of the tail section. So I at least got to get a right score cut to mark where I'm going to cut before it all falls apart. There we go. Okay, I think that's all the cuts. That is all the cuts. So we can take this off like that and finish cutting it out. I'm just going to cut from here to here to get this off. Oh. As much of this off as I can. almost got it here. There, we got that. We've got it. Okay, so next we got to print out the wing. The wing, so let's do that. Here. Now we got to print out the wing, right? So, oh my God. I can't believe these are the glasses I cleaned. These are the glasses I cleaned. Why can't I get them clean? Maybe this stuff doesn't work anymore. I've had it for a few years. The stuff that stinks. Maybe if I spray it enough. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like looking through a fog. It's terrible. Okay, and I'm going to look at the chat too and see what you guys are saying. See what I'm doing wrong. Do I have the camera on? Yeah, I do. Do I have the mic on? Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Nothing. And what's happening? This will be a Johnny 5 wire contraption. Yeah, look at the wires. Look at these wires. I got way too many wires in here. Oh my God, look at all that. Look at all that mess. Yeah, it's a contraption, all right. Okay, let's move along, move along, move along. I love the smell of glue gun in the morning. I'm using water pails. Oh, what? That's for the gold panning. Yeah, all right. Gold panning. That's the thing that you can do up where you guys are that you couldn't do here because one, there's no gold to pan for. Two, you'd probably die of fertilizer, nitrogen, something from the water in the river. Okay, let's get this together, you guys. Let's get it together. We got to print a wing. We got to print a top. I swear I printed all that stuff. That's so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. It's not here. It is definitely not here. Okay. So we are going to go to, let's make sure I have all the work stuff off of my desktop. Work stuff away. Oh my God, there's so many windows, so many windows, so many. Oh, there's a cap. That's a simulator window for my other thing. Okay. Here we are. We're going to go to Adobe Illustrator, and then I'll bring up the, I'll change the camera view. Then we'll go to Desktop Center. Which one is that? It's number 1, I think. No, number 1 doesn't work. Okay, we have to wait for my computer. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Oh yeah, we're here. Okay, let's switch. There we go. Look at even that camera's sort of working. Yeah, I don't know what's back there, you guys, but something. All right, let's see. I should be our recently used files. Right wing, right wing. Let's get that. Okay, let's print this. Print. Is it letter or legal? Legal. Okay, so I gotta go put legal paper in. Sorry. Hold on. Put legal paper in the printer. All's quiet over here. No 3D printing happening today. But we do have some nice legal size paper to put in our very old printer. We'll go back, and I'm coming back to all the way back over here. I'm getting my exercise today. Okay, so this is what we're going to print. Full tile pages, print. I think I have it lined up right now. What about the other pieces? Open recent files. Fuse bottom, there it is. So we need to print that. And that is with letter. So now I got to go change the paper back. That's hilarious because, like I said, this printer is very, very old. And we only do one size of paper at a time. Oh, look, here's one. It's already here. I printed it last time. Okay. That'll keep us busy. That'll keep us busy. We have the bottom section. I printed it out already. Now we have the right wing. I hope this will be the right one. The correct one. Okay, so let's get it together. Oop. Did I just ruin my piece of foam board? Let's set this over here. Over here, there's our pieces that we have. We have to now decorate them. Let's do this. So the way I do these is to... Oh, where are we? What do we have? Oh, I've put a bunch of things up in the way of this because I had it for move the work stuff out of the way. That's what's happening. So now I can't see what we're doing. Okay, so let's go to here. Let's go to 11. Out of focus, of course. Come on, focus. God. Oh my God, please. Okay, thank you. This is what we're going to do. Tape these together like this. And then cut it out. And then I'm going to make sure, let's just look at it here compared to this wing. Now, we're going to build it differently. But okay, this is the bottom. Yep. So, yeah. That is correct. That is correct. That is the aileron there. Okay. So let's do this right and not cut it out backwards or just the end. I did the tip, the wing tip backwards. I might have done that off a stream. I might have done that after we finished the last live stream that I actually did here a month ago. Uh-oh, did I just change cameras? No? Okay, good. I hit the camera switcher button. Okay. That's close enough. We don't even care if it's exact. We're not even being that specific because we're just going to cut it with a ruler. So if it's lined up, it's lined up. If it's not, we'll be able to tell. That looks pretty lined up. The reason I worry about it is because my printer does not have very good registration when it comes to feeding the paper through. In other words, one sheet can be a millimeter off from the next, from one side to the other. So especially this way, it tends to shift because the paper path has got some play in it, I guess you would say. Like I said, it's a very old printer. I managed to keep it alive with a bunch of spare crappy parts. That's a beautiful thing about being an IT person, is there's always spare crappy parts around, or spare parts from other people's crap, let's put it that way. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is decide which edge is going to be the edge that we put on the foam. It's going to be this edge. Now the next thing, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put it on here like this. And we're going to draw the edge of it. And that way it should be the same, right? So if I take this and draw the edge down here. Oh my God, this camera. Come on, camera. There we go. So I'm putting it, lining it up. And we're going to draw like just kind of this line here. And that's, we'll fudge that a little bit, but doesn't matter. That's close enough. There we go. So now we know what to cut. So we're going to cut this line right here. And we're going to cut this line right there. And we'll cut this line like so. So that we have the wing match the other wing. Okay, so now we can do the part that really chews up the blade, which is just cut the paper out a little bit. So we'll use this rusty blade to do that. You can even feel its crappiness. Oh my God, look at this blade. We need to change this blade too. Let's change this blade really quick. I need like a shop assistant. One of the things I did when I was a kid, I worked at this this restaurant, is I worked on a TV show where I was under the cupboard, under the kitchen cupboard, handing the chef that was on TV something. I did that once in my life. Wouldn't that be funny if I had somebody like that here to hand me a sharp razor blade from underneath? Oh, this one is covered with oil. Right. Forgot about that. I usually clean it off, but that's how they get rusty. So we're just going to not clean it off, but wipe it off instead. That way there's still kind of a coating of oil on it. Right? Am I full of crap? Probably. Okay. This is the classic Stanley 1099, in case you were wondering. The classic 1099. Oh no, this is, yeah, 1099. This particular one, I know where I got this, believe it or not. When I was, this is from the 80s, 1980s. I wonder if it even has a date on it. No, but it's got a little patent number. It's from the 1980s. And, oh, that cuts a lot better. I used to work at my friend in Detroit where I grew up. I used to work at my friend's warehouse. And he gave me a couple 1099s. And I still have one of them, and this is it. That's not very exciting story, but okay. There's our wing. We're not cutting any of this stuff out. We'll just do that kind of manually. And the other thing to mark off is to mark off, let's do a line where our end of the aileron is. So I'm going to put a little mark kind of right right there. And there should be one on this one, so I can line that up too. Okay, so let's see. Yep, so we're going to about just the same spot, really. The aileron's going to go up to there. Okay, now we know what to do, I think. And if we cut this out, we'll have a whole wing. So now let's get our piece of foam board. The next thing we have to do is to do it the right way. Because remember, Robert, if you're still here, oh my God, what have I done? I've done something to all the windows. Oh, there we go. Hold on, I'm going to hit an X for this one. I'm going to hit OK here. Okay, okay. And I'm going to move this out of the way. Oh, there it's gone. What was I going to say? Your Discord later, Chris. Am I on your Discord? Do I need an invite to your Discord, Chris? Your North 49RC Discord? I was actually on Discord for a work thing the other day. It's a work thing. Okay, which way? Which way, Robert, do the lines go? They go along the slipstream. So it was supposed to be this way. Yes, Robert, you told me that. That's the way we cut the other wing. So we're going to cut this wing. I hope you approve. If you can see, the ripples are going this way. Oh, camera. Focus. It has a hard time focusing on an all white. The little ridges are going this way, which was the approved method that Robert said was approved by him, and I agreed after I thought about it, and I had been doing it the wrong way. Of course, I always do it the other way, but usually I need a longer piece, so it makes sense. But these wings are short, little stubby guys. So, okay, we're just going to cut it along this line, and then, oh no, we're just going to tape this whole thing. What am I doing? There's no straight line to match up to. Let's just put this thing on here. And let's clean up this edge too. I should have done this a little better. Should have done it better. Okay. Oh, I should have gotten the edges too. Come on. AC, get it together. Get it together. Come on. Too many lines on here. Okay. That's a little better. That leaves room for me to tape without wasting a bunch of foam. This thing costs a whole $1.25, this piece of foam. Or maybe it costs $1. Because I have some, the dollar store doesn't sell things for $1 anymore. Everything at the Dollar Tree is $1.25. Including these pieces of foam board. Okay, well, next week, hopefully I'll have my act together and we'll have all these pieces cut out, and I won't waste a whole live stream showing off some spongy batteries that I think are super cool. Just because I built them myself. Well, with Andy's help, I should say. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been building the damn batteries, and I would have not known the gloriousness of making your own battery. Sorry, but I'm thirsty. What does it say? You are already on there. That stupid heart is in the... No, it isn't. Just need to respond, Arthur. What do I need to respond to? It's never a waste. Right. Okay. So let's do this. Sorry, I can't. I either concentrate on what I'm doing or concentrate on reading the chat. My little brain is not equipped right now to do both. Okay, let's do the score cut. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm pretty good. When I come up with a new monitor situation, I'm going to have it front and center over here. Yeah, I don't like the heart either. I know, it's like, what? Get it out of there. What am I going to do with that heart? Okay, let's start cutting. Am I on? Do I have the right camera on? Probably not. It's kind of, is it dark in here? Does it seem dark? All my lighting, and it still seems a little like, I think I don't have all the lights on today. I know there's one burnt out back there, but maybe the studio lights are not quite as bright. Okay, these are the score cuts, remember? The score cuts. Did I make score cuts in the other one? Are we doing the... Yeah, we're doing the flight test folds. Yes, we are. We're not going to try to do the Experimental Airlines Arm and Wing version. Which we need to do, by the way. That is the thing that we need to do on here, is build an arm and wing. Keep it alive. Keep the skill sets alive for the future generation. That's what that guy's doing that took over the channel. Aero Stuff FPV guy. I like him, man. He is super fucking awesome. Excuse my French. It's well into the stream. I'm allowed to swear now without getting, like, if I was monetized, I wouldn't be monetized. But I mean, I would have been demonetized if you swear within a certain period of the start of the live stream. Something like that. I don't know all those rules because, well, obviously, we're not monetized. We're just here for fun. We're not here for money. Okay, now I got to turn it this way to cut this line because I'm lefty. This is a little tiny wing, but after looking at that Talon 250, it is huge. When I came home and that little box was on the porch, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe there's a plane in that little tiny box. I think that the Drift, that's another plane we have to build. The Drift is even smaller. The box that it came in. Okay, now let's check out all of our lines. We cut this line and this, oh, not this line. We missed one. We did miss one. I probably missed if Kevin said anything about flying this weekend. So we'll actually have to text in real life. I don't even know what the weather's going to be like, but yesterday the weather was perfect. Like all morning. I mean, I was at work, of course, but on my way to work, no wind. Rode my bike, no wind. Temperatures are perfect. I think I've said this before, but like cutting this foam board, it's like super therapeutic, guys. I recommend it. I do recommend. It's just like, first of all, it's the kind of project where, like, if you screw up, like you're working on a project like this, what if you screw up? It doesn't really matter. It's a piece of foam. I mean, assuming that you have enough foam board to have a screw up. So you can just like enjoy you can enjoy it without the pressure of like screwing up. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, I'm losing the thread here because of the knife and me failing to tape it down. So it's probably not going to be exact, but it'll be within a millimeter or so. Okay. Now let's see. We've got, oh, we didn't do this one. I got to do the aileron cut now. And I got to cut it here. And then we'll have only one more. Oh, I did cut it there. Okay, we only have one more cut, I think, and that's this cut right here. Okay, let's see. We cut this line, we cut that line, we cut that line, we've cut that. I think we can pull this off. And then cut it for reals. For reels and kicks and giggles. Don't you make the inside flap on that wing bigger? Oh my God, do I? Did I? No, I measured it out. Thanks, Robert. I did measure it out at the same. So we made them the same size. Maybe they should be bigger, I suppose. I can think about that. Let me digest on that. We could always, like I said, that's another beauty of this foam board is like, what if we wanted to cut it like here and then just, we could glue that, tape it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but yes, you are right. I was thinking about doing it bigger, full span, but we'll go with this. I think this wing, I think the control surfaces have plenty of power to manipulate the flight path of the plane, if I remember correctly. It was the motors, the ESC. The ESC died. We lost a motor. Andy was flying. It's all Andy's fault. He's not here, so I can blame it on him. Read the chat more often, Arthur. Okay, so yeah. You guys were talking amongst yourself. That's why I wasn't paying attention. Okay, Robert, back to work. You have a good one. We'll see you next week, I hope. And have a great weekend. And I hope you and Chris do some gold panning together or something sometime. Because, yeah, I think that's what you guys were talking about. That's why I wasn't reading the chat. Okay, we're going to cut this, finish cutting this. It's time to end the stream soon here anyway. Robert's gone back to work, so now it's, I can't believe, Robert, you're a hard-working man. Okay, let's get this cut properly. I'm glad you came, Robert. I know you're probably gone already, but I'm glad you were here, as always. This is probably off camera. I can't tell. Yeah, it probably was. Okay, let's get this cut while we have a sharpish blade. There we go. We almost got it. But look at, I want to show you something. We just changed the blade. Oh no, we didn't change this blade, but look at that. Look at what it did to the bottom there. Because the damn thing wasn't sharp enough. Jesus. That's my fault. I should change this blade, but come on. It's only paper, seriously. Steel to paper, and we still, can you see that? You see what happened there? I can't tell if you can see or not, but that is, that's bad. That's a bummer. But it's foam board, so we're okay. We're going to change this blade. That just bummed me out. I can't believe it's already dull. I can't believe it. I mean, this one I didn't change today, but come on. Come on. Oh, I haven't been able to buy those blades that Robert recommended either. I have to find it. Oh, got a couple more left, and then I'm going to actually have to buy some blades because these will be gone. I'm just wiping them today. I'm not cleaning them like I have on previous live streams with alcohol. Yeah, these blades will not last you long. The DeWalt Sustained Sharpness blades. Maybe it's just this foam board that just wrecks it. This seriously strong foam board. Are you kidding me? I don't know, but that is quite sad. Okay. Look, and it still didn't even cut through it. It still didn't cut through it. The other blade didn't. Unbelievable. There we go. Okay. Nice. All right, so let's check our, oh, look at, I dented our wing. There's a dent. It's going to be on the inside anyway. Let's check them to make sure that they're relatively the same. Look at that rip. That is such a bummer. Here, let's fix it. Let's see if we can fix it. At least get rid of the rough edge on it. And then I'm just going to tear that off right there. Okay, and it ripped there too. Ripped right there when we were cutting it. I'm going to clean up this edge just a little bit here. Like so. And then clean it up just a little bit on this side too. So I think we just ended up taking a millimeter off of that side. Now it won't fly the same. It's a joke, of course. Okay, so now let's see if we have them opposite each other. It looks like a wing. You can't see that, but yeah, it looks like a wing. So the question is, do we glue it together then tape it, or do we tape it then glue it together? And do we draw, let's look at our other plane. Where is it? It's over here. So did we do any draw designs? No, we just did tape. So I'm going to be lazy and match the tape of this tape. I think that's what we're going to do. So, we are going to, I think we should glue it together and then tape it. Let's see how long it is if I do that. Let's see if it fits on this table. This way. Will I be able to tape it without messing it up? Oh, we still got to make this one. We got 9 minutes. Holy smokes, there's people. Olfa, that's what they're called. Olfa, yes. I haven't been able to find those Olfa blades. Like on Amazon, they were out of stock or something. The seller, I don't know. I swear I was looking for them and they couldn't get them. Or maybe they were, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna tape it. Let's see, how did I do this one? I taped them separately. We'll tape them separately. Okay, so let's cut out the bottom. So we'll have all our pieces done for next week. You could cut carpet all day with blades, yet foam board destroys them. Oh, really? So this foam board, maybe it's the foam itself is abrasive somehow. That's interesting. Definitely the foam board does do it havoc, wreak havoc on it though. So yeah, I will definitely say that. I'll search harder for those Olfa blades, and I will be impressed if they actually last longer, but I won't be shocked if they don't. Because I think there is a lot of truth on Amazon. Okay, let's look on Amazon. Home Depot, half the price. We'll look on Amazon. We'll look at Home Depot. I have a Home Depot in our little town in here in Manhattan in Kansas. Okay, so now we need a piece of foam for this. Let's cut out most of this. And we will end the stream by cutting this piece of foam. And then next week we will continue on with this build. And hopefully I won't be 3 hours late. I didn't have any technical difficulties this time. I can't blame technical difficulties. It was human difficulties with the human. Not any other human, but me human. Okay, what are we going to use? We have many scraps. This is the one we're going to use right here. This is part of my Cessna panel mock-up cutout. You can tell this is the curve of the top of the panel. The interior, whatever. The instrument panel, that's what it's called. Oh my gosh, it's stuck. We got to do a better job of cutting along here. Okay. And over here too. All right. It's so dry here today that I don't think my fingers, they don't stick to anything. It's weird. I'm not used to that. Okay, let's look at this. It's not too bad. We can use it. When you're done, check the discord. This is the nose I use on that same plane you're building. Okay. I will check the discord. I'll check a discord for North 49, Chris's discord too. I'll search for that, I guess, if I don't get a link. You can't post a link, can you? Psh. Yeah, you can. You're moderators. You guys can do whatever you want. I will do that, Robert. I will check for the nose, and we'll build a nose. What nose did we have? Oh, we did have my nose. Okay, I definitely want to see your nose. That sounds funny. Oh, I'm easily amused. Okay. Let's do this, you guys. Let's finish this piece. And then I will say goodnight. I can't believe you guys are here watching through all this, through all my non-participation last week, the week before that. My work life, man, you guys, is insane. The projects that I have. And I just keep it kind of under wraps. Nobody really knows how much pressure I'm under. Oh, it's bad. And it's not anybody's fault but my own, because I've taken on the projects. Oops, my head's in the way. I've taken on these projects that I shouldn't have taken on. And I like to do them. But it's a time sink. This one is like a database migration project. And it's like, so I'm writing that I have to do the migration and build the website around the migrated database. And then I'm going to have to migrate the database, again when I'm ready to go live, because they're using the database in an existing system. And I'm changing this. The database was built by scientists. It's a genetic stocks database. It was built by a bunch of scientists that don't know anything about databases. And it was built in Microsoft Access, which is a thing I'm familiar with, very familiar with, but is junk. Anyway. So, sorry for getting my head in the way. Let's do the end cuts first. Oh, let's do these inside cuts first. And I've got to remember where the camera is too. Besides bonking my head into it. So this has the same cuts as the fuselage, does it? Yeah. I gotta look at this for a second. Yeah, that's definitely it. Was a separate piece. Oh no, it was. This is the bottom. Why does it have those? I don't cut those out. Don't do that. Don't do that. That doesn't get cut out. Oh my God, is this the wrong one? Is this for the wrong plane? Let's just see. I think it's for the wrong plane. This is for the other plane. Yep. Sure in the hell is. Wait a minute, no? You guys, I am so, not have it together here. Where is the bend? Right there. It's the right plane. It's the right plane. It's just, I don't need to cut the other things out. I need to do it along here. We need to do one of those score cuts. It's not a cut. That's a line here. I'll get it together, you guys. Sometimes this happens when you don't have a set of instructions and you're just going from your, your brain. You're not following a flight test video or whatever, how I used to be in the early days. I remember the first time I built an FT Arrow, I must have rewinded the video like a million times just to see like him do a certain thing or whatever. And now I could build an arrow in my sleep. It's kind of hilarious. Why did I hang that back up? I don't know. Okay, so we're not cutting out any of these, but we need to cut out the outside. So, sorry about that long tangent. Me not even knowing what I'm cutting out. And also that my big head is in the way, probably. Turn it this way. And read the chat more often. But I can't right now. I can't. I'm telling myself, read the chat more often. Okay. Now we have one more cut to do. 2 more cuts to do. 3 more cuts to do. And would love to discuss this stuff when you, it's the bottom. It's the bottom. Put Arthur in timeout. When you're done, I'll go check on the Discord. I will check on it this evening. And I'll get it sorted. I'm sorry. It is bad. I'm bad, and I need to change my ways, because there's stuff to discuss and things to do and things to learn and interactions to be had, and I'm just like so like attention deficit disorder. I've got too many things going on. When I get this work project done, that'll be great. Okay. Because that is a huge stressor. Oh, and I was going to say, as I'm doing this migration, so I have to document every step because I have to redo it. And then I also made a mistake in the database that I first migrated to develop the system. So then I had to migrate it a second time, which was good because I found some mistakes in my instructions, some things that I missed. So now I'm going through the whole process of running through the instructions just to make sure that my actual database formation is correct if I do it blind, just reading the instructions. Does that make sense? Yeah, so anyway, I don't know why I'm blabbing about that, but I love database stuff. I love programming databases and doing all that stuff is fun. And I've done it since my very early days of IT stuff. I was into databases. And look at, I cut that a little crooked. Okay, so I'm going to finish this and look at the chat for real. Like, pay attention to what it says. Okay, so there's our bottom piece with our crease in it. So we have the wings, we have the fuselage, we have the bottom piece. So we have yet to cut the tail, and I'll have to go on Discord and find Robert's design for the... did he say tail or nose? He said nose. Okay, so I'm going back over to... where's the mouse? Where are you, mouse? Come on, mouse. Get over to the other side. Jesus. I'm going to have to go to this computer to get the frickin' mouse over to the chat so I can read it. We're going to go to this camera, and you're going to watch me read the chat for a second. Okay. Oh, I had the wrong mouse. Oh, shit. Ah! Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay, you guys. We haven't flown together yet. So you guys have never flown together yet, ever. Very interesting. Inside flap on that wing bigger. Okay, we talked about that. I have a lot of lithium ion battery packs. Hey, what kind of do you Robert? If you're still here, I want to know if you like spot weld them or solder them together. What else do we got? You guys never flown together. There are no blades that really last. Alpha blades. Yeah. Well, you're right. I'm going to try the alpha blades though eventually, I hope, soon, and then we'll decide. We'll decide if these really do just, maybe these were sustained sharpness and, whatevs. So they could have been the real thing, and I'm just abusing them with this foam board. When you're done, okay, I hasn't been in Discord in months, probably true. Put Arthur in timeout. I did see that. You don't need to search. All you need to do is Discord and log in. Okay, I will do that. And which stuff are we going to discuss? It's the bottom, the wing. Cut the wingtip off. Cut the wingtip off? Which wingtip? You mean cut this part off? What do you want me to do? Ruin my beautiful design? I can't find the wings I just made. You want me to cut this part off? Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. But remember, you're throwing out a blade. You've only cut a quarter, whereas snap blades use the whole thing. This is true. This is true. You're wasting this entire blade. Like the whole middle part, you're wasting. And it's like if you're scraping something, sometimes you can... I do have a big bin. Like, I don't even throw these away. I throw them into a bin, which I have, like, that I've had for, like, it's not even... It's like a coffee can, and it's not even full from, like, decades of using these things. So, but you're right. So the snap-off blades I do have these. I don't know why. I can't explain why I don't use them that often. I use them for like cutting. I don't know. I like the feel of this in my hand, I guess. So maybe I need to find a snap-off blade that has a better handle. So who reads the instructions, right? Nose. Okay, so yes, you were talking about the nose. So I will go on Discord. I will look for the nose. Oh, I lost the mouse again, so now I can't scroll. Shit. Come on, there you are. Where are you? Come on. Oh, there you are. Goes so fast. Okay. Solder all my packs. Could never trust the spot weld, especially when the moly cell can pull 40 plus amps. The nickel strip amp ratings also worried me. Oh, interesting. Okay, so bad for life. What gauge wire do you use? So like these are the moly cell. These are the 42 amp ones, I think. I don't remember. Oh no, they're 4200. They're 4200 milliamp. I don't know what the amp draw. Oh, 45 amps. So what gauge of wire should I be using? And do you use solid wire or stranded core wire? That's another thing I want to know. You solder everything, Robert says. Okay. All right, so we're good. We're good then. We don't need no spot welder. We're just going to do it. We're going to do it. Now, we were trying to follow the 5-second rule. Andy said don't leave it on for more than 5 seconds. So we had the heat on. I had a high heat, and we scuffed up the surfaces, and I used fluxed them with the flux pen, and then we put the blobs on, all the surfaces, and then I taped them together and did the wire one at a time, and I did not more than 5 seconds. Not more than 5 seconds on the other side. I tried to follow some, I think other people, that wasn't just Andy, that other people said you can't leave the heat on long because the heat just kills the battery. So even when we heat shrunk it, I was like careful to, you know, not have the heat gun pointed at the battery pack for too long. Anyway, I hope they turned out good. And I'm excited to use them and join the ranks of you guys, you Lion users. I'm finally here. Double fisted, my first two. What else you got? Spot welder can weld enough to hold 40 amps. Okay, so 12 to 14 gauge wire usually, silicone stuff. So the stranded stuff with the silicone sheath, okay. I've gone more than 5 seconds. I've never noticed any internal resistance damage. Good to know. I'm sure if you're good at spot welding. I'm probably not good at spot welding. I was thinking we were going to solder the nickel strips. So I guess I got to look up the amperage rating on those nickel strips too. Interesting. You guys are full of information. And hey, off axis. You're late, dude. You're late. We're about to close up shop today because it is past 11. I was a half hour late, so I'm going long. Oh my God, these glasses. No, they're not dirty. It's because they're the wrong glasses. Falconrad still solders his iron packs. So Falconrad is the guy that we were watching. We had his video playing while we were building these packs. So I learned about Falconrad yesterday. I subscribed to his channel and gave him a thumbs up on the video. Oh, what's his Mad Chillers? You mean what's his name? Ian? Is that whose stream you're watching? Was he just streaming? His stream was probably way more interesting and informative than mine. Excuse me. 4S 4P. So you have that would be 2 more of these. And so like parallel, yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. That's a big plane, dude. Oh, Chad, so I don't know, Mad Chiller. Been doing Wednesday night lives for a long time. Oh, really? Len, he's probably beat me. I don't know why I picked Wednesday, but it wasn't because I was trying to do something on somebody else's, that's for sure, because everybody has a more giant audience. Anyway, I'll have to check out Mad Chiller. Chad Mad Chiller Wednesday night live stream. I'm gonna find it. Well, I hate to cut this off, but I think we're done for the evening. I will try to come back next week. We will be back next week. We will not try. We will do. We will be back next week, and we will finish this. I'm going to go on Discord and look up Robert's nose. I'm going to figure out Chris's Discord if I'm on it, if I need to join it, or if I haven't joined it, I'm going to join it and discuss things. I need to get my act together. We'll do it. We'll get it together. You guys are the helpful ones. So we're going to go over and out. I got to do one more thing. I got to find the end clip, which is number 6, and then press this button and say good night, you guys. Check my Discord. I will. Off Axis, thanks for coming. Robert, Chris, Kevin, Bad for Life, all you guys, awesome. And I don't have a Discord Off Axis, but someday I'll get it together. Peace out, you guys.